I knew I would eventually have to make this video, but I didn't know when. What up, guys? It's your girl Alexa, aka Stunning Retro. Today is Wednesday the 27th. It's about 12, maybe a 12:07, 12:08, 12:09, and I'm going to be doing my 5th episode of Retro Talks. Retro Talks is a series that I started my channel last year. It's when I talk about serious topics. It can be anything from pop culture. It can be anything from just my opinions on different things that's going on in the world, just my own opinions on different things and stuff like that. And today I'm going to be making a video that I have been wanting to make for a very long time, but I was honestly got too nervous and too afraid to make this video because I will be talking about a certain fandom that I guess you could say I was a part, and I don't think I want to be a part anymore, but I still love the band, and I am talking about the BTS Army. If you guys don't know, I've been on and off listening to K-pop since I was in 7th grade, and the first time I heard about BTS was in 2014, but I listened to one of their songs, and I think that was it. But 2016 is when I actually refound the guys, and that's when I really became a huge fan in 2016 to now. And throughout these years being a fan, and when I first became a BTS fan, I was aware of some of the things that they have done in the past, problematic wise, but I did forgive the guys, and I have really grown to really love all 7 of them, and just really grown to just be a huge fan of all these guys, and just have respect for how much they work hard, and just became a fan. And even when I first became a fan of BTS, I remember even when I made a video when I had turned 21. It's called 21 Things I Learned in 21 Years, and I talked about me. I even said that I hope I don't regret being a fan. I even said that in that video, and just reflecting on what I said then to now. I just have to be, like I said, I don't regret being a fan of BTS, because I'm still a fan of BTS, and I love these guys a lot. These guys actually have gave me a lot of confidence, and they have actually gave me more confidence to actually start me doing my own music and doing covers and also doing photography. These guys have really gave me a lot of confidence, and I have really grown to care about these guys a lot. But I have to be honest about how I feel about the fandom. The fandom has just become very, very toxic throughout these years. It really started to get to me in 2019, where I decided to actually delete my Twitter and make a new one, because I did not want armies following me. I didn't want to follow too many armies, because I just started to see how armies were just attacking people for every last little thing. It went to the point where it was some things that armies would get mad about that I would understand and agree with them getting mad about, but then it got to the point where I felt like they were just attacking people for no reason. And just, you know, recently, I guess you could say the latest victim was SZA, who is an American singer. She's a African-American singer, if you guys don't know who she is. She has really dope music. I've been knowing SZA for a long time. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but I do like her music, and I do know who she is. But recently they attacked her on Twitter because she used the abbreviation BTS, that means behind the scenes. She used that for her new song music video, and she posted a picture talking about the behind the scenes of the video, and somebody had asked her, is BTS she's gonna collab with them, and she had basically answered them back and said that, you know, it's 2021, are you guys really gonna make me, you know, spell out behind the scenes? And I guess some fans got mad about that, and they started attacking her, and also started saying racial slurs to her, which, as a black woman, it really upsetted me to see another black woman being attacked, because it wasn't the first time an army has done something like this. I think a couple years ago, I think they had attacked Normani on Twitter, because I think she had tweeted that she liked BTS, and I think they had attacked her with some racial slurs too. I didn't see that one, but I did hear about that. And if I'm not right, let me know in the comments below, but I do think that did happen. I think they attacked her for saying that she liked BTS, and I also know that a lot of black armies have been attacked over the years by a lot of the anti-blackness in the K-pop industry in general, but also in the armies. Armies have been known to be very anti-black, and a lot of black armies have been attacked over the years, and it's just saddening to see because I really do care about BTS as people, and I really want to continue to be a fan of BTS, but I don't think I want to be an ARMY anymore. I just want to distance myself from ARMY as much as I possibly can. I've unfollowed a lot of ARMYs already. I only really follow BTS and BTS official stuff. The fandom has just become too toxic for me. I know, like, it's got to the point I feel like they were attacking people for just everything. I think at one point they attacked Niall Horan because he said he didn't listen to Dynamite. They attacked him for that. They've been attacking Charlie Puth for years, calling him a clout chaser, to the point that last year he had to come out and speak out and say that, you know, he's friends with BTS and he loves the guys. They attacked him because he made a cover of Dynamite and he didn't credit them, and they've been attacking that man for years, calling him a clout chaser. I think one time they even attacked Liam Payne from One Direction because they got him confused with another Liam. I guess some other guy named Liam was in a boy band. He said something about BTS and the armies didn't like it, and they ended up attacking Liam Payne when he wasn't even the one who said it. And armies have just been out here acting reckless, and it's like it got to the point where it's just like, I'm not going to excuse their behavior anymore. I'm not going to make excuses for these people. A lot of these armies, and I used to think that it was just like the younger fans, but some of these armies are just as old as me. I'm 25. I'll be 26 at the end of this year. Some of these armies are my age, even a little bit older and a little bit younger, that are out here acting a fool. You know, Stan Twitter is already toxic enough as it is, and K-pop Stan Twitter and Twitter in general is toxic enough to the point where I decided to like step back from social media this year. And my cell phone is broken anyway. I'm waiting to get another one, so I'm not even on. So I can't even get on social media as much as I used to be because my phone does not work that well anymore. So I can't even get on social media that much, even if I wanted to. But it's just these armies have gotten to the point where it's getting ridiculous. Like I said, I was afraid to make this video because I know how armies can attack people. I know how they can just go after people. But I'm not afraid anymore. I'm going to make this video. I don't care if people don't like what I got to say. I do believe that BTS army is very toxic. I'm not saying that all of the army is toxic, but a lot of majority of the army is very toxic because it's such a huge fandom that when one person does something, everybody just bands together and just attacks. And the fandom is just so huge that it's so many toxic people. Not saying that they're not toxic people in other fandoms, but it's just that since army is such a huge fandom, it's such a huge group of toxic people, and it's like we can't keep making excuses for these people. We can't keep doing it. And like I said, I love BTS a lot, and I do care about these guys, and I will continue to support these guys now in the future, whatever these guys decide to do with their careers going forward as they get older. I will continue to support them because I like these guys, unless they do something problematic. I will continue to support them. You know what I'm saying? I have grown to really care about these guys, and I really do care about them, but I just, the fandom is getting to the point where it's becoming out of control. They have to realize, the fans got to realize that, you got to realize BTS can see this stuff. And also other celebrities, even other big, powerful people in the industry can see what you guys are doing, and you guys are going to be the cause of, you guys are going to be the downfall of BTS. You guys are really going to block a lot of these guys' blessings. So many people have said it already. You guys are really going to, you guys have to realize that this fandom is making BTS look bad, because it's not BTS doing this stuff, but it's the fans. And you guys are making BTS look bad. That I hope that, and I think it gets to the point that I think BTS might have to just say something to these fans, because these fans are getting out of control, and you guys are making these guys look bad, because it's not even BTS. It's so many people that have unstan BTS and are not fans of BTS, not because of the guys, because of the fandom. There's some people who don't even want to listen to their music because they don't like the fans. You guys are really out of control, and you guys need to stop attacking people. And some of y'all are too old and too grown, and y'all know too bad, and y'all know too much and too bad. Y'all too grown to know too much to be out here attacking people on social media. With everything that's been going on in the world for the last year until now, if you guys really need to grow up and stop being bullies, because at this point, armies ain't nothing but glorified bullies. And y'all have gotten away with a lot of stuff. And like I said, I'm not biting my tongue anymore. I'm not sugarcoating, and I'm not watering it down. Like I said, I will continue to support BTS, but I'm not going to support these armies that are out here bullying people and harassing people, because it's getting out of control. Because it got to the point, even some of you armies are out here bullying BTS themselves. Some of you armies was out here bullying Jungkook when he wanted to grow his hair out, when he was getting tattoos. Y'all was bullying that boy for that. And y'all was wrong for that. And some of y'all was out here bullying Jimin. Y'all was bullying J-Hope and RM and mostly a lot of the guys. Some of you fans are even out here bullying some of the members. Making fun of the members for the way they look. Are serious things that they have been through, and that's not right. How can you be a fan if you're going to attack this band and attack other people, and it's not right? Like, some of you fans need to stop. Like I said, I had to make this video. This is probably more of a rant of anything, but I had to get this off my chest because it has to be said. Like I said, I do believe that a lot, I'm not going to say all, but some of these armies are very toxic. And for the ones that are not toxic, God need to speak up and not be afraid of these toxic ones, because the toxic armies make all armies look bad. They make all armies look bad, and they also making BTS look bad. And I don't want BTS' career to get messed up because of these crazy fans. Because that would be unfortunate. All the these guys have been through, for their career to end because of these fans will be unfair. You fans have to stop. Seriously. Stop bullying people. Stop ganging up on people on social media. Grow up and get a life. There's a life outside of social media. See, social media is not the be-all, end-all. There's a life outside of the computer screen. Stop bullying people. There are people behind these screens. There are real people behind the profiles. Stop bullying folks. Stop it. I'm against bullying. I do not play when it comes down to bullying. Somebody who has seen people get bullied, a person who has been bullied, it's triggering to see other people be attacked like that. I don't want to see anybody be attacked. I'm against bullying, and I don't stand for bullying, and I won't be a part of anything or anyone who are bullying people. I understand that sometimes people can do things and it upsets you, but one thing I've learned is you have to learn how to handle situations maturely. Don't just go attack people because somebody did something that you don't like. It's still not an excuse. It's gotten out of hand, and it needs to stop. But that's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, I still love BTS. I just can't with this fandom is getting out of control, and that's how I feel. And like I said, another thing, BTS has a whole album series about loving yourself and being nice to other people, and they even they partner with UNICEF to stop violence and bullying. And some of you fans go out and y'all bully people. Do you think that BTS wants y'all going out there bullying people? BTS made a whole album series about loving yourself and being kind to people, and some of you guys go out and just be mean and nasty to folks. BTS, you have a whole campaign about ending violence, and some of you guys are just being violent towards other people. Come on now. Come on now. Stop it. It needs to stop. Whew. And like I always say, stay true to yourself, stay blessed, be happy, be nice to people, and deuces, baby. Thank you for taking a journey to my channel. See you next time, RETROMANIACS.